Hello and welcome back to another installment of Poke Fodder, where last night, we actually got our first bit of information in what seems like forever, and it's just a tease, just a hint that there will be doing something to commemorate the one-year anniversary of the English language version. That's a lot to say, but it looks like Mega Mewtwo X and Y are somehow going to be available. Not sure what their plans are. Not sure when this is going to come out. But it looks like, it doesn't look like, that's what's going to happen. Those are definitely Mega Mewtwo's. It's good to finally get some information. We are 11 days into the new year, and I feel like this is the first bit of information we've gotten. Speaking of information, I actually had a video planned for today. I got some really good feedback on why I'm struggling as much as I'm struggling right now from someone I don't even know, to tell you the truth. And went over, and what I wanted to do is, this person broke down my video that I did with the Rayquaza in the deck, and I don't remember what deck that was. I think it was kind of this deck, but instead of Scizor and instead of Inkay and Malmar, it had, I don't remember, it had Rayquaza, and I don't know who. I can't remember. And what I wanted to do was go over where they said I made misplays and what I should have done, and then replay the video for you guys going over that. I completely ran out of time today. And what I'm going to do, the essence, the overall theme of what this person said was that, I think it's Aftermath. I think it's who it is. I will double check, and when I do the video, and it will come soon, I will make sure and credit them and tag them. But what I want to do, the overall theme of that post, that the message that they sent to me, was I'm not aggressive. And I think that is not really going to shock anybody. I think even myself, I've said it in my videos. If I have 6 figures, I keep 5 back to play defense and try to attack with 1. And it was real insightful to see how many plays, and it was funny because I was watching the video as he was going through. And at one point in my video, I say, I don't know of any real misplays that I've had. And this was at whatever point in the game. and Aftermath. I'm going to say it's Aftermath. And if I'm wrong, I will make sure that it's right for tomorrow. But like pointed out half a dozen to 2 dozen misplays that I had. And maybe not so much misplays, but there were better plays. So real insightful. The underlying current to all that was be more aggressive. As you can see, I'm at 3155. I went back to this deck. I'm not sure that I've actually ever run this particular deck before. What's that going to do? That's not going to be good to confuse him. What else does my opponent have out there? I don't want to get burned. So I'm going to throw my poor Scyther out there, which means I want to trigger my evolution as quickly as possible. See, level 9. Wild. And then I think I can just go ahead and my opponent here has put Carmonite into some really odd figures. What is my opponent running? Okay, stop. No Dark Energy. Really random. I guess I'm just going to front up Greninja. I don't know. Aside from Greninja going like crazy mode, my opponent has a significant amount of chain levels for somebody ranked 2980. That's only C level 1, but there's 9. I know it's only rare. There's 3 on a rare. There's 7 on an EX. There's 1. And then Terrakion had a few. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trigger off my Metal Coat, because Scyther at its base form is not the strongest Pokemon ever. I like my matchups here. I think I'm good. Anyway, so since reading that post, the message last night, I've made a conscious effort today, and not to YOLO, but to look for opportunities where I can have success. And Ice Fang and Noxious Fang. I don't think I like either of those. I'm trying to think of what a good matchup for Lunala is going to be. And the only good matchup that I see is Terrakion sitting on his baseline. Probably because Leo has the double KO or the burn. Flareon has the burn. Let me check to see if we have any hurdle jumps here. We do. So I'm going to... Actually, what I'm going to do is, while I can, I'm going to attack here. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Now, if he chooses to hurdle jump over, that's fine with me. I will sacrifice my... Actually, I don't even have to sacrifice. I can just Gold Block with my Sableye. And that's not a big deal. And I don't get surrounded. And my entry point is still clear to bring Lunala out. But Leo being confused is very beneficial. It's a good spot to be in. But what I was saying is, there's a lot of status effects that go on out here with my opponent. And I think this is a really good matchup for me. I'm going to try to just take him out straight away. He does not have max revive. He really wants to get rid of my Scizor. I'm going to go ahead and jump up here. Wow. I mean, at some point that was bound to happen. Bring my Lunala out. I think I want to press forward with my Tapu Koko. Okay. We will go after the shark. That was... Could not ask for a better roll than that in that situation. I don't necessarily want to try to knock out... I definitely want to knock him out. That was a questionable play by my opponent. I mean, if you just know that you're going to land miss and it's going to roll over into an offensive attack, I guess that was a genius play. However, without having that prior knowledge, that was a extremely lucky play by my opponent. Maybe my opponent was just trying to cycle through his confused Pokemon. Sableye is now burned, which I believe is Will-O-Wisp going away. I'm still not concerned about Leo, despite the shenanigans. This is not a great matchup for that exact reason right there. I was kind of caught in a hard place. He was going after... Perfect. Okay. my guess is bring whatever this is, Suicune to front up against. I think it's probably my opponent's best play. And he does. This is going to be bizarre, but I'm actually going to double chance because I would like to KO. Wow. This Solgaleo, confused, is rolling lights out. It's rolled miss twice consecutive. And unfortunately, when it comes back from being woken up, it will not be confused anymore. That is way less than ideal, no doubt. And if he moves, so here's his option. He can move Suicune over, wake him up, and then I'm going to take over the other entry point. That's option A. Option B would be that, at which point I'm going to threaten goal. My opponent could just goal block. That doesn't quite work. That wasn't... That was not Deoxys Speed Form or Ninjask where you're 4 MP off the bench. Not really sure what happened there. But a win is a win, and I will definitely take it. Like I said, this is a super short video for today. I had to get it in last minute. I do appreciate, and I will say this again when I do the video over the analyzing of my plays, I appreciate the feedback. And it wasn't, dude, you suck, or dude, you missed a ton of plays. Like, this was a novel of, at this point, your better play was to XYZ, and here's why. Really nice breakdown. I absolutely appreciate it. And thank you. As you can see, maybe I'm just getting terrific RNG now, but I'd like to think that maybe I'm forcing the issue a little bit more than I was before, and that is causing my opponents up to this point to attack with less than ideal matchups, and it's allowing me to attack into more favorable matchups. Anyways, if I have, and I think I'm going to, if I have a new overlay, much thanks to Integral. Dude, you're the man. I love it. And if it's still the same overlay, then be expecting a new overlay probably for tomorrow's video. I think I have the overlay. I think it's ready to go. Just want to double check on a couple things. Anyways, that's it for me. So until next time.